Thanks for joining us for more crafting. I'm Tamara Schubert, your Family Consumer Sciences educator for NMSU and Chavis County Cooperative Extension. As always, we love crafting for our mental health and spending some time for us and maybe reusing some things around the house to give them a new purpose and a new life. It gives us the opportunity to save a little bit in our wallets and customize our space at the same time. So we're making coasters today. You need a couple of things. Head to the toolbox, grab you some scrap wood. This one's about a 4x4. Cut it to whatever size you want. Sand down the edges, make sure it's super smooth. Then head to your pantry, grab some napkins, or head to your gift wrapping station and grab some tissue paper. The other thing you're gonna want is some Mod Podge. So this one happens to be dishwasher safe because we're using it for coasters. We're gonna be setting things that may condensate, things like that. We want something that's gonna hold up to some water. All right, so here's how we're gonna start. If you're using some napkins from the pantry, most napkins are gonna be a 2-ply. So we wanna pull those together. All we want is this fun printed one. So I've got hamburgers, hot dogs, picnic style, because what better way to do a coaster than with picnic style? If you're using tissue paper, things like that from the wrapping station, pull them into small squares, pick some coordinating colors, be as colorful as you want. And all we're gonna do is take our wood and we're gonna apply a light layer of Mod Podge on it. So we do wanna go around the edges because those are seen on our coasters as well. So I have just a plastic placemat down so I protect our workstation here. Okay, once we have it coated with a little bit of Mod Podge, all we're gonna do is take that napkin and we're going to go right over the top. We're gonna give us enough room that we can go work our way around. And then we're gonna take that Mod Podge and we're gonna go over the top. We want it to adhere really good, nice and strong, stick to those edges and make sure that it's sealed all the way. So we're gonna go right over the top of that. Once that paper kind of gets wet around the corner, we're gonna be able to pull this excess off. You can also wait for it to dry and then go over it with like a piece of sandpaper. But right now, I just wanna make sure that we have a really good coat on it and that it's sticking well all the way around. Allow it to dry and you have a nice little custom piece for your home using resources that you probably already have on hand. You guys enjoy. Join us next time. We'll have more crafting for your mental health.